everyone, happy time of day, and welcome to Three Flings Get Good. Three Flings is a group of indie game designers and artists who are all queer and all are part of Uncaged in some way, but now we mostly run indie games. This month, we are playing with Level Up Advanced 5th Edition. Level Up is a deeper, more flexible version of the 5e rule set, which you know and love. If you love 5e but would love a little more in depth to the rule set, Level Up is the game for you. If you're familiar with D&D 5e, the rules will be simple enough for you to pick up as you play, or you can check out the rules for free in advance at www.a5e.tools. So, thank you so much for Level Up for sponsoring us. Wow. Without further ado, let's meet our Thieves, starting with Draz. Tell us about your Thief.
Hello, I'm Draz. I'm playing a Beatrice. You know, the very, posh, very polite, genteel lady who also happens to be a berserker.
I love it. Christina, tell us about your Thief.
Hi everyone, I'm Christina and I'm playing Duck, or Duckweed, a aquatic tiefling raised on a pirate ship amongst cultists who just really, really loves to turn into aquatic animals and has a ancestral fight against a dragon turtle.
Heck yeah. And lastly but not leastly, DW, tell us about your Thief.
Hello, I'm playing Threlonious Kine. He is a fighter and kind of ex-noble. He was a noble, but the son they didn't want, and they just sent him to war a lot. But he always came, much to their chagrin, he always came back. Yeah.
Tonight's adventure does have a couple content warnings. It will touch on a little bit of memory modification, bodily transformation, and just general fae fuckery. So if any of those are things you don't want to deal with, feel free to duck out. And I guess that's going to be kind of a theme for the whole month. So if that is a thing you don't want to deal with, go watch our VODs and come see us live next month. But if you're here, we hope you have fun. So, why don't we get started with who wants to give us a previously on Three Flings Get Good for one shared point of inspiration. How this works is anybody can use this inspiration if they get it. And also, you beautiful watchers can use channel points to give a nat 20 or a nat 1 to anyone who you see or hear on your screen right now.
Oh.
At any time during the game.
I could give a synopsis.
Go for
I haven't
it.
done one before.
Oh.
Never, I know. Okay, so Threlonious and Duck met up and kind of were on a quest for a common cause to take down a dragon turtle. We ran into Beatrice in the town of Winsington
Grove.
Winsington Grove, which is a town that seemed to be have some kind of shattery veil between the regular old world and the Feywild, the Fey kind of realm. And and there's like Fey creatures around, there's humans and just regular tieflings and world people around. There was a fountain we found that was like a mix of fountains from each realm that the builders were trying to like kind of have a "this is my thing I'm making" battle to give us a clue of kind of the vibe of the place. We fought some annoying methods, and Beatrice ran into a shopkeep who was like, "Hey, you got to get me honey for the poetry slam. I really need this honey. You got to get me some honey." And Beatrice and us went to a beehive shop. I forgot what they're called. It starts with an apiary. We went to an apiary and we met a really cool bee. And what was his name? It was like Samuel. A really cool bee named Samuel. And then we got some honey. dropped it off
Wow,
to
wow,
the shopkeep, and then Duck and Beatrice went to the poetry slam.
And also,
And
the
Thelonious came
shopkeep
back.
was like, "Oh, so you got what I told you, honey? That's never been touched by a fae." And Beatrice was like, "You never told me
Yeah,
that
so
last bit."
the shopkeep failed to actually put in the full request, which was honey not touched by a fae, and we got honey from a fae. So when the shopkeep presented this honey in the ceremony of the poetry slam, they just got deadified for breaking a pact, because they made a promise that they were going to get some unfae touched honey, and they delivered some fae touched honey. All the humans, all the regular realm people in this poetry slam, just kind of like no reaction. That was a little weird. That was a little creepy. Meanwhile, Thrillus was having a good time drinking honeymead, so he didn't want to go to poetry slam.
But he's turning into a tree.
Didn't really like poetry slams. So he's hanging out in the apiary, and then he started turning into like growing roots and tree vines or something out of his neck. That was where we ended.
I love it. I don't know what's going on with my camera. But definitely got inspiration.
Thank you. Just it's like history vamping when you're like, this is what happened. What's going on with the camera? What else happened? Oh,
We're just
other things that
gonna say-
happened.
Tony is doing something.
Yeah.
Right. 'Cause-
Also, what happened, or we think, what I assume is happening to Threlonius is within conversation of the owner of the apiary accidentally made a pact, which I roleplay Threlonius as someone who isn't careful with their words, so I don't remember what I said. I remember he said that they should make like a breastplate armor out of like honey wax and honeycomb, because that would just be cool, like as an aesthetic.
It was like a booby plate.
Yeah. The owner was like, "What do you mean?" Armor with a capital U, because we spell it like that. And I believe that's it. Oh, then we leveled up.
Yeah, I love how you specified capital U, because that
I know.
implies that
Yep. How we going, Jess?
in the middle of a sentence. Yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
I think I have solved the problem. It
Excellent.
was just plugged into a finicky USB port. But
Oh,
I
classic.
how-
changed to the USB port. It should be okay. If not,
sounds like tray fickery. Fae trickery is what I was trying to say.
That sounds like trafe. Like
Trapery.
it's like
Fae
it's not
trickery.
kosher, this stream. It is trafe.
Mm.
All right. Yes. Point of inspiration.
All right.
So, and yes, armor. So, where we left you, two of you were at the poetry slam, and Threlonius was alone at the
Apiary.
At the apiary, sort of, kind of having vines on your body.
Yeah.
Do it.
And Samuel was there, which is nice. At least I'm not alone for something a bit scary.
Samuel is there and is nice.
Samuel the bee. Yeah.
So, Threlonius, do you notice these vines that have started to kind of like grow around you, or are you just having too much fun?
Let's flip for it. Actually, no. What's my passive perception? My passive perception. Let's use these cool rules. My passive. I'm just ball. I woke up not long ago. So audience, cut me some slack. Okay. Is 12. And I feel like no, because I'm drinking mead and just zoned
Okay.
out. Yeah, you know what? Let it happen. It gets a bit
Okay.
viney.
Yeah.
Fine, boom. At doesn't notice.
So yeah, you just have kind of vines that
Are they growing out of me?
no, they are just kind
Oh,
of wrapping
thank
around
God.
the floor, wrapping around your bar stool.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I wouldn't notice. I'm like, I'm wearing like leather armors and stuff like that, and
Okay, and it just smells really nice in here.
oh, I'm having such a good time.
I know, you are just having an absolute blast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm talking to Samuel. Tell him about my worries,
Oh.
war stories.
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
And I leveled up doing that.
Yeah, tell me how talking to Samuel helped you level up.
You know what? It's totally a when someone goes into therapy and they just go, I don't know, I really understand my problems or why I need to be here, and then without a word from the therapist, they've just gone through this massive history and the self-realization, and then they're like, "Wow, thank you so much. I'm so glad we had this talk." And the therapist like, and you never get to hear their voice.
Those are the best sessions.
Smash cut.
From
Yeah.
the therapist's perspective, they're like, "Yeah, man, I'm the best."
That's every time. That's every time I go to therapy. It's just like they're like, "Good job. No, that was all you. Thanks. But you can pay me money. You can pay me money though."
Yeah.
To give me the platform. So yeah, I'm just talking to this bee and just talking about the stories and just the horrible things I've seen and how I don't like to think about them and then why I don't like to think about them and just like unlocking potential within myself. Or in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure terms, I unlock my resolve. I'm just like, I get steely eyes.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think that like this means that like Thelonious is now rendered in the JoJo style from now on.
Yeah, yes. And because I chose the level up subclass of Knight, Thrilius does come from like a noble family, and so when they send him into battles and things, he essentially became basically like a wandering knight. But he's always shunned it till now, and he's just realized, you know what, maybe I should take hold of those things that I've learned and that I was built to do to help people, instead of letting my past and my family like weigh on that. He's like, fuck them. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna help people chat to this bee.
Kick ass, Thelonious.
Hello, the stands.
Yeah, 25 hit points now.
So, panning over, Beatrice and Duck, you had just been talking to a beautiful hooded woman who got you to agree to both participate and enjoy the Poetry Slam.
Enjoyment is mandatory.
Yeah,
If we do not enjoy it, we die.
So, what do you do? What do we see you doing after this conversation? Do you stop this person to talk more and ask why they're so particular about honey? Or do you just get up and do a poem?
I don't want to ask the Fae more questions than necessary because they have a way of twisting words.
What?
I am just going to perform a poem
All right.
that I just happen to have on me.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the front row, like excited, like.
Give me a performance
Beatrice.
check then.
All right.
And if you happen to have it on you, you can do it with intelligence if it's something you've like memorized.
I rolled a 19, so
Okay.
with my intelligence modifier is +2, so 21. So I guess I just like know a poem.
I'm just imagining you being like, sing, O Muse. And then just going through the entire Iliad.
I mean, is the poem super?
My honey bee. God, I can't sing that high.
Alright, so yeah, what kind of poem do you tell? Is it like an epic ancient poem, or, is it a jam?
I did go and find a bee poem just in case. like
Oh
you
my God.
needed me to.
I would love to hear a bee poem if you want to share.
Yeah, it is Could I But Write Indefinite by Emily Dickinson. So I will perform that as Beatrice. Could I but ride indefinite, as doth the meadow bee, and visit only where I liked, and no one visit me, and flirt all day with buttercups, and marry whom I may, and dwell a little everywhere, or better, run away, with no police to follow a cab, or chase him if he do a cab, till he jump peninsulas to get away from me, a cab. I said, but just to be a bee upon a raft of air, and now in nowhere all day long, an anchor off the bar. What liberty, what captives deem, what light in dungeons are.
And you get cheers.
Hell yeah.
And Duck, what do you do?
Well, I mean, Beatrice, that was so pretty and so thoughtful and so academic. I've got a dirty poem about the moon that I learned on the ship. And I scribbled this last time in like 5 minutes, so it's gonna be really bad.
Poems can be a lot of things, and they all very valid.
I so want to hear a dirty moon poem.
Like I was panic
welcome,
writing
Raiders.
this.
Hello.
Hey, Raiders. Duck will kind of go up and do like a little flourish. They're not unused to performing since the ship was kind of like, an isolated little space. But this is definitely a lot more people than they've ever performed for. So, and a little, gonna do a little frog stance. And then say, the moon rises above the sea, a mighty strength stirs in me, moon so soft, moon so round, fears of glory, my strength to pound, moon rise, moon fall, and rise again, higher and stronger, until the end. The end.
You want to roll me some performance for that?
Yeah. Okay. And we're using intelligence or charisma?
You can use charisma.
Cool. Let's do it. 19.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
People like my dirty poem about moon
People
cheeks.
love your dirty poem about the moon. And you get a couple howls from the lycanthropes in the audience who are particularly enthusiastic about just the moon in general.
Uh-huh. That's great.
Would you say they're like anthropes?
They like and
they
subscribe
follow?
through. Yeah.
You're fired.
Wow, I usually get banned a lot, but like fired? Wow, that's incredible.
Fired.
You're fired. So as you are getting congratulations, you get flowers thrown at you. A little cat girl brings up a bowl of saucer to you. And it's just like, this should be helpful. And smiles and then starts to flit away.
Is
Flit away?
a gift?
Oh,
Or
Does she
is-
have wings?
No, she's just kind of like skipping.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like,
Oh.
cat girl? Cats don't have wings.
I have just remembered, I was trying to remember the catfolk term in Level Up, and I have realized it is my one complaint with this system is that there are not catfolk in it, but there are 3 different kinds of dogfolk.
Oh, there are
I
no
guess
cat folk.
to
Oh.
right cat people.
There are no cat people, but there are multiple kinds of dog people, and I think a fish person as well. So
Yeah, I mean, cats and dogs, they're just the same thing.
There was a shark
But
person,
didn't you
right?
hear what Judy
That's bait.
Yeah.
That's bait.
Judy French at the end of Cats 2019 told us that cats are not dogs.
Dogs.
So
They're not
Oh,
dogs.
thank you so much, Draz, for reminding me.
That's
This is why
she's
that movie
the
isn't-
dame.
There's
This is-
deer people for Zan. Shark people. And yeah, we have multiple kinds. The closest, I guess, is the motley, which is just like, yeah, it's like any kind of animal person. Yeah. So, cat people. This is a cat person because it's my show.
Whoa.
So what do you do for the rest of the poems? You see some other folks going up there. There is a shark person who goes up and tells a poem about sailing and blood,
Yeah.
and how blood is not mud, and you've
True.
got to use a rudder to steer your ship.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, I was hoping there'd be. Yeah, that's good.
Never heard that one before. That's so good.
And then lastly, I'll say someone you recognize, Jason the Pixie, goes
Oh,
up
that's
there and
Fucking Jason.
says that he doesn't have a poem, but what he does
Oh,
have
shit.
is a warning. The barriers are opening. The turtles arise. The dragon is coming, or so I surmise. And then you see the hooded woman stand up again. And Jason goes, "Just kidding, that was a poem!" And disappears.
Ah.
I
Oh,
turned to
I
dog.
love Jason.
I turned to dog.
Jason, a witch?
Is Jason a witch?
Jason is a pixie.
I
Jason's a
know,
pixie.
But I mean, a
is
pixie could be a witch, right? Yeah.
Pixie
That's
could
true.
be a witch, yeah.
Pixie could be a warlock,
That's true.
or a fighter, or a bard.
We need to talk to Jason. That was ominous.
I just hope we can talk to Jason without, just the hooded figure.
Oh yeah,
Without
what has
that
she been?
person.
What has she been doing this whole time? Like, is she just sitting there and watching, or is she like making deals with people?
She's mostly sitting there watching, and when she sees someone not laughing, she glares at them. And then you'll see them kind of start to freak out, and then start just like applauding.
Mm.
And
Ta-da.
when people start to file out, they all approach her first, and you hear a couple of people saying, "Thank you, benefactress. Thank you, Madam Glinzor," etc. And the town.
Alexis just gifted a sub to Zan,
Oh
so
my
thank
gosh,
you.
Thank you, Alexis.
So, seeing that everyone's approaching, I will do the same. Just in case not doing it will invoke some weird faithing.
Yeah. Definitely follow the directions. And I'm still carrying the gift. It's a bowl, right?
Yeah, it's a bowl of cream.
Oh gosh. I don't want to
Mm.
set it down. Beatrice, what do I do with it?
Can I roll some kind of check to see if I know what this means?
Absolutely. Yes, you may.
Would this be, can I use culture? Me trying to use culture for everything because I have proficiency?
100%. I was gonna
Hell
say
yeah.
you could roll Arcana or Culture or History.
Hell yeah. I am going to spend my point of inspiration. I have each destiny also has an inspiration feature which allows you to spend inspiration to use.
Okay.
And mine is basically I can add +5 to any roll after I've rolled it and I don't like the result. So that would be 15.
Heck yeah, that is good. I was like, okay, just to check, your thing is before. Oh, it is before you know the outcome.
After. Yeah, but before I know the outcome, yep.
Okay, cool. So I was like, do you have to? Okay, cool. They did it the fair way. So you don't use it and then like roll it at 20.
Yeah.
You know that leaving out cream is a pretty common way of appeasing pixies and brownies and sometimes redcaps, but it was generally seen as a good way to keep your local fae either out of your house or in your house in a helpful way.
Okay. Is this hooded figure any of those 3 kinds of fae?
Does not seem to be, no. They're usually teeny.
No, that's what I thought.
A brownie is, I guess, like, I have no concept of how big halflings are. I feel like they're different in every game. So I'll say a pixie
for sure.
is usually like Tinkerbell sized, and a brownie is maybe like a foot and a foot and a half, but she's like a human adult sized.
Well,
do the other people have gifts?
No.
To give to that lady?
No, some people,
Okay.
Actually, yes. Not everyone does, but you do see a couple people handing her a broken mirror and some, I'm gonna say, a little bottle that looks filled with green sludge.
Is there a pattern to who is giving her gifts? Is it like humans, or is it like assortment of, like fae and humans, or just fae even?
Everyone giving her gift seems to be accompanied by a child or a young person.
Okay. Interesting, okay. And are the children all like fae or like all immortal?
Mortal.
Okay. So we probably don't need to give her anything. So I'll tell Duck. I'm not certain that cream is for her necessarily. I think maybe we need to present it to Jason so that Jason helps us.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Pixies like this kind of thing, I guess. Should we go back to the apiary and put it out and see if he'll join us? Because, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be so cute if he met Samuel?
Oh my, that is a wonderful idea, you're right.
I wonder if he could, sit on him and fly around.
Aw.
Ooh, or if they could fly together. Ooh, they could do, little patterns.
Oh, that'd be very
there.
cute.
I love it.
So you're leaving and not saying anything to...
I think I am definitely going to, go up to her because that's what everyone else is doing, but, I'm not going to give a fae a gift when it's not required because that is bad fae etiquette.
Okay.
And leads to problems.
So. Where's my brain? There it is. Cool. It seems like you had such a wonderful time. Thank you.
It was a lovely time. Everyone had such wonderful poems of, all kinds. It's always lovely to, see what choices everyone makes with their poems.
I'm so glad you participated. And you will see that things go as they must. proceed as they must, is what I meant to say.
Now I'm like, when a fate tells you will, you can't say yes, because then that's a promise, but like,
Unless you've already said yes.
Ooh.
Oh, was that part of the promise earlier?
We stayed, we participated, and we enjoyed. That was the thing. We have to enjoy it.
But I'm like, that was for the poetry slam. What else is there?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we were able to form this agreement.
You cut out for me, so I don't know what
I'm
you.
so glad we were able to form this agreement. And then she looks
Welcome
at
to-
Duck and just says, I'm so glad that you won't be leaving.
I won't be
Leaving?
Oh.
Oh,
Mm.
where?
Our lovely little grove. Time to stop getting your feet wet, I think.
Oh. You think so? It's not a lot of room for professional growth, is there?
She smiles, and you see rows and rows and rows of teeny tiny pointed teeth in her mouth.
I mean, with tieflings, that's not uncommon. You see, like, once there was a tiefling with, like, glowing shark teeth.
And there was literally a shark man.
It's true.
We just saw.
It's a
Yeah.
dog.
It's actually. It's just, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's weird to have normal teeth.
Yeah. Do you ever think about how tiefling dental care must be a nightmare?
Must be hell.
Well,
Ink says, wait, y'all have one row of teeth? Welcome back to doing the mental calculations of, like, is there a way out of this without, like, accidentally, like, entering into yet another Fey Pact?
I'm gonna read you something fun that's on this
God.
monster thing.
Huh.
A creature that makes a bargain or deal with creature is magically cursed for 30 days. While it is cursed, the target automatically fails saving throws against the creature's scrying, Gaius, and creature can cast control weather centered on them.
oh.
Oh, that's fun.
That's fun. Well, it's only 30 days.
Yeah. I feel like that you just make you just that's exclusively used to just annoy people. Like, okay, well, I wonder what they're up to now. Scry. Oh, they're on a date. Rain. Good time. Good time. I'll check in later. Scry. What are they up to now? Oh, they're eating an ice cream. Wind. Ice cream falls on ground. Oh, good times. Heat. Yeah.
Oh. Just go get
Well.
your friend before he starts getting ideas. We don't want
Of
that
course.
thinking.
I want to be offended so bad on Threlonius's behalf, but I'm also really scared of this tall lady.
Let's cut back to Threlonius. How you doing with Samuel?
I don't know. I feel like I'm
thought
asleep.
DW would be the one to not go into an accidental bargain with a hag.
I know. Being that, like, a lot of the time Threlonius has just said yeah to things he doesn't understand. Yeah. Sure. I feel like I'm just in. I'm basically. I've got the sense and vibe of the bear in the sleepy time tea packet. Just like have fallen asleep, smiling in front of a smiley place, a fireplace. And and instead of the little cat on his lap, it's got a little bee.
I love
my God.
that.
And vines are just creeping over him, and he's just like having a good time. He's just had a big emotional vent about his knighthood days and the shit he's seen and how he's just overcome it. Had a little bit of a teary cry and just fell asleep drinking beer with the bee.
I'm gonna say, you feel one of the branches tighten around you,
Uh-huh.
which might wake you up. Would that wake you up? Yeah. I feel like he's a light sleeper. Sure. For a moment, I dream that like I'm just like wrestling Okay.
with one of my soldier buddies, and he gets me into like a full Nelson. I'm like, ugh, and I wake up. I'm like, ugh! What? There's vines on me.
And you hear the familiar voice, the voice of the woman who introduced you to your best friend Samuel the Bee, Clorinda.
Mm-hmm.
Just Thelonious.
Oh, hey, can you help me here? I'm just kind of stuck with these vines. You know what this is? Is this yours? Can I get rid of this? I start pulling out one of my
No, it's better if you stay
knives. Okay, sure. I look for my beer. Is it nearby?
here. Yeah, and it's refilled.
Oh, nice. I pull a vine further off my throat, and then I'm like, I kind of get comfy in the vines,
Cool.
and then just be like, all right, sure, okay. Oh, well, you know, no harm, no foul. I drink. What are you drinking?
Oh, I have the mead usually. I like it
Mmm,
dry.
it is. Yeah, it is good. It is good. How come you're not at the poetry slam?
I was protecting you,
Oh,
and also a reckoning will come. The town will be bathed in blood, and what was given will be taken. The promise will be fulfilled. But you didn't hear
Oof.
that from me. Go back to sleep.
all right. This seems. My friends are at the poetry slam. You should have said something. Look, I
You look around, and
I
she
think-
is not there. But something
think-
that looks kind of like her face is made out
Oh.
of the vines next to you.
I like swivel in my chair again. I turn to the vine face and be like, "Are they gonna be okay? Are they gonna like? Do I have to go out there and save them? I mean, town's drenched in blood. That's the thing I've seen before, you know. So I was hoping to not have to do anything today."
You heard nothing from me. You're safe right here. And give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right. Is this from being charmed?
It sure is, yeah.
All right. That means I get an expertise die
Ooh.
because of reasons, apparently. Oh, it's for the fighters stealing M-I-E-N. How do you say that? I've
Mean?
never seen that word before. Mean?
Yeah, I get what you
Yeah.
mean, but like as someone
not
who's
friendly.
Chinese, I'm like, oh, that's just noodles.
Yeah. Not Maine. I was like, yeah, is this Maine? Is this steely noodles?
Mean.
Yeah. Use my steely noodles, which come in handy with the vines. You know, they're very similar design. All right. Well, that's not great. That's not great on both dice. So I get an expertise of a D4, and that was wisdom.
That was
Saving throw?
So yes, I said wisdom.
Oh no! I rolled a 9 with a D4
Numbers.
expertise dice, so
Okay.
I got a 1. I got a 1 on that
no.
one. That's 10, and I add 0 for wisdom.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the next 24
Chow mein
hours,
did not come through.
you regard Clorinda as a trusted ally and are disposed to interpret her request and actions favorably.
Joke's on you, DM. I already did.
I know. That's why I didn't use it for so long. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
they're already vibing.
It's just fine. All
I
right,
don't need to
Clarissa.
charm. I don't need to charm Thelonious.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, Clarissa, as long as you say they're gonna be okay, and I can stay here. I mean, you're a local, so local customs, etc. So, how come you didn't look like vines before? Why are you looking like vines now?
You can't just ask someone why they went vines before.
Yeah.
Well, Regina doesn't really. She prefers that I look, human for the customers.
Oh, who's this bitch, Regina?
You met her. She owns the apiary. She's my boss.
Is that the woman that died?
No, she was the one who was standing outside
Oh, that was.
with the beehive.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know how comfortable I am with that. I like you how you are, or however you want to be. You're really cool. And same with Samuel.
She has
I mean,
flowers
that
that
goes
just
without saying.
bloom around her face when you say that.
Oh wow, that's really great. I can't do that. Hey, you want to know a little secret?
Always.
I take off my helmet,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that I don't have these cool, big, extravagant horns. I've just got like these little nubs over my shaven head and fringe. Like, I'm a tiefling. I didn't get cool horns, so I really like your flowers. I put my helmet back on.
Well, I didn't really get cool horns either. And I think your horns are delightful.
Are what?
Delightful.
Delightful. Oh, thank you. That's really nice.
And
I'm a
she
bit
has
insecure
some
about
of
them, to be honest.
The vines that have been growing around you just grow up around your horns.
Oh,
Oh, cool. That's nice. I'm just gonna try and pull out my sword and put it down to the side, just in case my friends, or anything happens. Do you have any snacks?
Absolutely.
Can I have some snacks?
She hands you like a bowl of nuts and to go with your mead.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I need the
Flashing.
protein. Nom, 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 nom.
Back to the town square.
I feel like we're all just gonna fail this mission. We just get completely charmed to the end.
We
love
signed so many Fey deals.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm imagining that Jess just has a number, like a counter, like beside her, that's like counting how many fade deals.
I didn't, but
Yeah.
now I will.
Note to self: play Monster Hearts with Jess as the Fae.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ink just said in chat exactly what I was thinking. If it was like somewhere Zan as shy is screaming. Don't talk to them. Don't trust them.
Oh, to be fair, Beatrice does have the brain cell. It's just that, like... But Jess is a really good fae, okay?
You found out my true form.
I mean, I knew that about you already, Jess. You're unseelie Jess.
It's true. So, you've been told it's good that you're not leaving. You've been told it's good that you are not getting involved. And you are allowing things to proceed as they must.
Because if, it's not so much as good as how we're allowing. It's like, if we don't do that, then we die.
Maybe you won't die. Just as you know, breaking a promise can really hurt. They say sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt me. But my words can hurt you.
Oh.
Wait, are we still in this conversation, or are you just like...
No, I thought you were still talking to her. And it's
I thought she was just... Now I'm like, is
Oh,
she just like
no.
doing threats now? Oh, that time.
Hats.
And hydrate. Thanks. for
And
that.
hydrate.
Is that a flower
Oh,
crown, Christina?
It is,
It's
yes.
so pretty.
Oh, so is yours. Ah.
Thank you. Didn't
Purple and pink. I
Katie
love.
Quixotic
again.
made this one for me.
Ooh.
Oh, that's really nice. Yet again, I only have fantasy terrain.
Haunts.
Yeah.
Put a mini on your head.
I'm gonna try and find a hat. Hold on.
So, as the two of you head out, unless you stay to talk to your new friend more. Thank you, Alexis.
Christina, does Duck still want to like go into the apiary and like get Jason to come there, or should we go find Jason now?
Well, if Jason was around, maybe we should. I don't know. All of this talk of doom and dragons, like I'm getting kind of scared for Threlonius.
Yes, that is true.
And we
We
kinda
should
left
hurry
him.
then.
Yeah, so maybe we go get Threlonius and then go find Jason. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing to be unpredictable. Not leave though, but maybe go somewhere we haven't been that they don't know to look for us.
You know, that promise that I think that we were entangled in was, actually quite vague for a Fae promise, don't you think? Leaving is very vague.
Yeah, like can I leave the square? Oh no.
Because
Well?
yes, where does I am making the assumption that leaving means not leaving this grove, but like there's no border per se. So like, do you? And that doesn't really. See, I've got a thought about this promise, and I'm like, would Beatrice think about this? So I'm just gonna roll an intelligence check just for fun. I got a 15, and plus my intelligence was 2, which is 17. So I think that she does think this.
TW, what are you
And
wearing?
also,
Like I said, I only own terrain. I don't own hats. So I'm like, what if
There
I
are
made
no
this
hats
cool?
in Australia, is what we're
No.
learning.
What if I had this Warhammer terrain as a hat? If
I
I
love it.
had a baseball cap version of it. Yeah.
yes.
Landing pad.
Beatrice is like, and also, we are currently on the material plane. Does she mean to say that we can't, say, go into the dreaming, but, like, be in the same area as the grove? Would that still be permissible? That is what I'm curious about.
Exactly. And with the veil so thin, does the dreaming have a version of the grove? It had a version of that fountain.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking, that, like, if they had a version of the fountain there, and that fountain came here, then maybe there were other things in this general area in the dreaming. So, at the same time, I wonder, actually, can I look around at the houses? Is the general architecture of the houses, like, all like the similar style, as if like, very homogeneous, like, oh yeah, like the same architect built them all? Or is it like the fountain in that like half of the houses are in like a completely different style that might be like a Fae style?
That is a great question. I'm going to say, it looks like the bulk of them are human style houses, and then at first you see what looks like a lot of like birdhouse sized houses that are kind of wild and shimmery and very sparkly, and those are like the pixie and sprite and quickling houses. And then you don't see differences in architecture, but you definitely note preferences in decor that denote like you can get a good guess who lives there, but none that are like the fountain where it looks like two buildings smashed together.
It is unlikely that there is a town on the side of the dreaming if none of the other buildings collided here. But there is, I am very curious as to what is going on that side, especially with, the barrier between worlds so thin. But we should probably go find Thelonious first, before anything else.
Definitely. All right. Back to the apiary, holding the bowl, trying not to spill a single drop, just out in front of Duck, just...
So you make it quickly to the apiary. It is dark. The bees are sleeping. They're buzzy little
Beeping.
snores. And
I'm imagining a small bee going me 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 me. That's very cute.
just like a brrr. So it's but as you approach, actually, what's both of your passive perceptions again? I need to write this down.
My passive perception is 13.
Cool.
Mine is also 13.
Cool. So, I'll say you can notice this because you're tieflings and you have dark vision. That there are vines and thorns and brambles spilling out from the apiary's tap room where there were not before.
You know, it would be awkward if we didn't notice.
What are those things?
Suddenly wishing I played a spellcaster with detect magic.
I mean, you can give me a nature
wait,
or arcana check.
I say that, and then I remember that I'm with a druid, so hopefully the druid knows a thing about mine. I know that, like, you're a druid of, like, the sea and stuff, but hopefully, like, you have a knowledge of nature in general.
Yeah, I can go check those out with a nature roll.
Yeah.
For sure. It's something that I definitely have a proficiency in.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I'll say, since it's tied to, like, the way that you cast spells, since you're examining a spell, you can do it with wisdom.
Oh.
Okay. So that is going to be a 12.
Okay. So you recognize this as a druidy magic. You know these are entangling plants, like a dryad might cast.
Oh. A dryad was here.
Oh, that's why she
Just
said
growl.
That's why she said she liked her meat dry. Right? Is that? Yeah. I get it. Such good machinations, DM.
Thank
That
you for thinking
makes-
I'm smarter than I am.
That does make sense because we were apparently told, or I was told to bring honey not touched by a fey, except I was never told the second half.
Yeah, you
and
weren't told.
So it makes sense that, you know, a fey, you know, we interacted with a fey here, and, you know, vines, fey, yes. Right, but...
How close are you to the apiary?
They're right outside the door.
Yeah, we're at,
Oh, you can hear me just having a good time. Just chatting.
Yeah, okay, so I was gonna say, the question then is if this is a good thing or a bad thing, and then I hear, like, Thelonious, like, having a great old time. But this does not make me any less worried, because this is the Fae we're dealing with.
Well, at least he's alive. Well,
Yes, that
could
is...
be.
I'm thankful for that. What... Do you remember what words the lady in the hood, like, actually, like, said when, like, talking about, like, going to go see Thelonious? To see if he's fine, because I'm, like... I'm trying to figure out, like, what she has to
keep
do
him
with
out of
this.
trouble because he shouldn't be thinking too much.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Which is a weird amount of concern, I think.
Also, she's never spoken to Thrillinius either.
Yeah.
As far as we know. So
Yeah, like how does she even know he exists? Hmm.
Maybe she's scrying on somebody who has seen us before.
Maybe she's scrying on her employee.
The Dryad. Or the bee.
Hmm. Oh no!
Also,
The way you said "or the bee" filled me with
Or the
so
bee.
much joy. Thank you for the
Can I-
posture check and the hydrate.
Yeah.
Oh, Buster! Wow. Oh. Can I do a purr? No purring. There's only dog people here. Can I do a
I thought you
insights
were talking to Ophelia
check?
or Hamlet for a second. I was like, let them purr, DW.
I don't live with Ophelia or Hamlet anymore.
Mm.
I'm in a different state of Australia.
I didn't realize that they stayed. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they stayed. I cat sit them sometimes, but very rarely. But he's still a big bad bottom bad boy.
Still a big bad bottom.
Yeah, I mean, he is. Yeah, if you saw him with Ophelia, he is
Big
the
bad
biggest of
bottom.
bottoms.
Big
He's a
bottom
bad
boy.
Yeah, he's a power bottom, definitely.
I feel
Anyway.
like I want a shirt that says one on one side and one on the other. Okay.
Yeah, can I do an insight check on Cecilia?
Yeah.
Clorinda?
Clorinda.
Clorinda, to see if I think that if she fancies me. Because she seemed to be like, oh, I need to protect you, I need to look after you, and she's wrapping herself around me. I'm getting a couple of vibes. So I just want to see if my vibes are accurate.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 3. So I guess it's hard to say. She's a fae. I don't know. I haven't met many fae before, so.
So with a 3, she's so into you.
Difficult. I mean,
The only
right? She's all over me. Have you seen
beautiful
this?
woman that would want to protect you and keep you there is because she's D to F.
well, yeah. She's literally
She's
all over
literally
me.
a Dryad. What else are they there
Hey.
for?
Hey, DW.
Yeah.
You could say that Thelonious is her knight in shining armor.
Without the shining armor.
I mean, you still have the helmet.
Knight in shining.
Yet. Knight in armor, yeah.
Shining.
Knight in vining armor. Oh, because she's wrapped her vines around me. Yeah, no, she's legit, right? Wrapped me up in her, what I assume is herself. So that's coming on pretty strong. But she's nice. So I'm gonna make it clear.
Just to clarify, he is wrapped in the entangling vines, not in herself.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of is herself, if you think
Yeah, I was
about it.
gonna
Right?
Coming from
Yeah. Yeah,
But
because
it's
the
not
first
like
thing
wrapped in her arms.
No, but it's
Like-
like
In the
part of her. It's part of her. If there was
It's
like
wrapped
a.
in her toes.
Oh no! Oh, I killed my character. That is terrible. I hate it. Yeah. I'm not into that. Yeah.
Dreamcast!
Oh, stinky dryad toes.
I'm
Gross.
so sorry, level up.
Well, does it say that in the rule book? Dryad vines
No,
are
it does
actually toes.
It does not. That is not official advanced 5e.
I cast creeping vines. Wait, let me see this. It says they are also my toes. Okay. Well, I'm going to just, while we're having a good conversation, I'm just going to kind of put it out there and be like, this is really fun, and I'm really glad I've met such a good friends like you. and I love this. I love our interaction so far. I just sometimes that's not said enough, and people should say it. You're great,
Thank you.
but I want to establish boundaries. Like he's establishing boundaries here, and being like, as a wandering kind of soldier, you got to cherish the friends that you meet, because often, I'm not in the same place for very long.
She gets a
Hint.
little teary, sap-eyed. She's like,
I
"No
cast
one
zone of
called
friend.
me a friend since I met Samuel. I'm so grateful to have you as a friend. Thank you."
Well, it's nice to have met you. Yeah, you're welcome. Meeting people's really fun sometimes. Anyway, do you have anything else that's not nuts? It's like dinner time.
Well,
Is the poetry over? Can we leave now? Like, you protected me from the poetry. Can I go? I want to go to a restaurant or something. I like to try the staple food of every town I go to.
Just a moment, and Samuel flies up from her lap out the window. The two of you outside see this bee zoom out, do a lap, and come back. And she says, yes, it should be quite safe now.
Oh, fantastic!
And the vines recede.
Thank you. It's not often that someone looks after me, so that's a nice change of pace.
We see the vines recede from the outside as well,
Yep.
right?
I'm not
I
doing
think
that.
Beatrice is so confused as to what the hell is going on. Just
Yeah.
they were discussing whether Threlodius is in danger or not. A bee comes, Samuel comes around, does a lap, goes back in, and then the vines recede without us doing anything. Beatrice is oh, that's unusual. Do you think it's safe for us to go in?
I think it is, but I think we might need to be prepared for something pretty intense. You never know. You never know who we could see on the other side of that door and what they've done with Threlonius. Are you ready?
Yes,
You
indeed.
gonna bust down the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, I'm not much of kicker, really.
Oh. Okay. How do you open a door properly, I guess?
Yes, I
That
turn
is
the
question
doorknob.
of this show.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Jess. are you prepared
What's your
for us
passive
to
perceptions
get
again?
stuck on a door for 10 minutes, but it's a normal ass door. It's not even locked.
What's your passive perceptions?
They're
13.
13.
Yes.
Because I feel like Threlonius and Clorinda are just looking out the window, watching these two at this point.
Let me see.
just-
Yeah, hers
Just
is...
standing there.
What is your passive perception, Threlonius?
12.
Okay. All right. So the one with the highest passive perception here is Clorinda,
Amazing.
Oh, cool.
who just says to Threlonius, "Your friends are here." And
Oh, great.
hands you a jar of mead for the road with a little bow on it.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna give her some of my best rations, which are just really nice apples and things that
Ooh.
have been saving, nice fruit that lasts a long time.
Oh, thank you. All I really eat is water and nutrients from the soil and light, but I'm sure I can find a home for my dead relatives. You get the dry
Oh,
fruit.
Sure.
I'm so sorry.
You know what? It's fine. From death comes life.
Okay. Well, if I ever see some really nice nutritional soil, I'll think of you.
That's so
I'll try to anyway.
awful. I knew you were the
The
right
idea
one
of
to
just
select.
thinking of her and not bringing the soil back, just thinking of.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. There's a bit of a culture clash there, and I feel bad. Because, I mean, I would eat dirt if I could. I mean, that's great, you know, it's easy to
It
forage
is
for
so
dirt.
good.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Have a
I used to
water
have
ration.
A friend who would bring me back exotic dirt from everywhere he went. He was lovely.
That's good. That's a good friend.
I
He's
just
still alive.
had a thought. There's a Venn diagram between Dryads and Dracula.
Oh my god.
I mean, Dracula doesn't eat dirt.
He has to bring it everywhere he goes, though.
He does have to bring it everywhere he goes. Yeah.
Dracula would be a great dryad husband.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he
Is your
controlled
friend?
them with his mind meld.
Oh yeah.
It mind melded him right back.
Yeah.
Is your friend still alive? Or are they just gone?
I'm so tempted to make him Dracula now, but
Yeah.
it's like, oh well. In a way.
In a way. I don't know how to parse that sentence.
I guess he's Dracula.
And yeah, the vines have completely receded at this point.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I just give her my my water skin. That's a safe gift. That's a safe bet for
Okay.
a triad. I give her my water skin. Here, take this instead. I feel bad about the other stuff. And thank you for the company. I'm gonna check on my friends now. I want to see how this poetry slam went. Hopefully they slammed the poetry. I open the door. Hello.
She's like, remember what we said? I asked the hello.
What?
Oh, and she's like, remember, I didn't tell you anything, but you remember.
Honestly, I've had a lot of beers, so it's all a little foggy, you know.
And you open
But-
the door to two fighty teachers.
Who are like,
Jeez!
yeah.
Wow. Don't hit me, please. I'm sorry I didn't get a poetry slam.
Oh, you're
Are we
alright.
fighting? I pull out my sword. Aw.
No, we thought you were being attacked by like a vine monster thing.
Oh, completely the opposite. No, no, that was Clorinda.
Oh.
I lean in. She's really
makes
cool,
sense.
but she actually wanted to protect me, so she was kind of just vining up the place. Yeah. And yeah, so I just hung out with Samuel and Clorinda. I had a good time. I had a little nap. I talked through some stuff. It was really. How was Poetry Slam? I'm really hungry, by the way.
Tree was wonderful, you know, everyone performed such wonderful poems. But it seems that by
Really?
going to the poetry slam, we have entangled ourselves in Fey promise. That seems
Why'd you do
to
that
mean.
for?
Well,
Oh, really?
it was.
Ah, that sucks. How do we get out of that?
Mm.
Is that just like a dine and dash kind of thing? We just get out of here?
No, if we leave, then we die. Basically,
yeah.
is how I understand it.
Oh,
saw
that's
someone
really
get, like-
bad.
Melted.
That's messed
Yes.
up. How do you stop that? Let's go talk to
That is-
Clorinda. Maybe vines will help. I don't know.
We are
She
going
seems
to
to be pretty
try... Well, now we know that you're safe. We were going to go find Jason because Jason said something that was a warning, and I think that he
Shit,
knows
really?
more.
Yeah. he
But
seems
maybe
much-
Clorinda also has information. If she was
This
keeping you
town-
safe from the poetry slam, she knew that going there would be a bad thing, and getting entangled in fake promises. But
Well, she was
But
just
I
like,
think that-
she was just looking at, just hanging out. Hold on a second. I run back inside. Hey, Clorinda. Do you know where we can find Jason?
No,
This is-
The pixie guy.
you're not supposed
Okay.
to get involved. We talked about
Oh.
this.
Yeah, I can't remember a lot. Okay, I'll try not to get involved. It's really hard sometimes. Trouble just finds me, Fight of life. Anyway, bye. I walk back out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we can find Jason. Look, I said I wouldn't. I said I'd try not to get involved. So,
Well,
So
Rude.
I'm just hanging out with my friend Duck and Beatrice. Certainly, I'm not getting involved. I'm just gonna hang out with you.
You said
I
not
just
to
like
get
the
involved
idea that
in
like
Linda?
Thelonious doesn't do
I'm
anything
basically
for the
not gonna get
rest.
involved with anything. Look, I think she was a little forward with me, and I said I wasn't gonna get involved there either. Yeah, I just don't. I think this town's just super shady, and I don't want to get involved with anything, be it romantic ties. And that guy tried to hit on me in
Polishing the sword.
Yeah, he's talking about, I think lubing me up.
Oh my
I think
God.
that's what the vibe was. I know. I was just trying to find some equipment and stuff. This was like early. This is way early in the afternoon.
Should we get
I
you
can't
like
remember.
a wedding ring or something to wear to like
That's a great
send these
idea.
people off?
Yeah, maybe I'll wear a ring.
Yeah.
Put a ring in it. And then be like, sorry, I'd like to be friends, but that's it. I mean, that's basically what I said to Clarinda. And she was cool with it, I think. I mean, she shed a single tear. So maybe not. But then we chatted for hours after, so,
Are you sure it wasn't a date?
Never thought I've actually never been on a date before.
Oh.
So I don't know. Anyway, let's get some dinner. Let's find the closest restaurant to Jason's possible destination. I pull out my sword. Oh, can you make me a ring out of like a plant stuff?
Yeah.
That'd be a great
totally.
idea. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Maybe I won't wear it
druid
around. Yeah, maybe I won't wear it around Clarinda because it's like an extra sick burn.
Yeah.
Like,
And
sorry,
then-
I'm not interested. I'm a traveling man, and then like to walk around with a wedding ring that's like druid stuff. Ugh. Don't want to make you really sad and jealous.
Oh yeah.
Okay. For a second, I was like, wait, Duck, do you have like a crafting thing? Or you're just.
I thought you had-
do. I
Like
do.
druid
Yeah,
craft? Yeah.
it's
That's what I
druid
thought.
craft. So I'm gonna craft a ring out of like a woven ring from different grasses.
I love
And we
it.
see them like weave around themselves and like kind of form this grass aurora boreas. Gonna hold it up.
Or Borealis. Localized entirely in this
Hold your hand up.
groove.
Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, perfect. That's a good size. Here you go. And I'll slip it on Thrillonius's finger.
Ah!
Oh fuck.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh. Phew.
I'm frightened of commitment. You know.
All right. Well, you never know.
Oh wait, I have advantage on that. So I'm being frightened. I take it back. I don't scream. I have expertise against being frightened against commitment. Where we go now, team?
Please, as you look for Jason,
Uh-huh.
roll me some, I guess, perception or investigation or however you are going to track this pixie.
I'm not getting involved. But I am gonna roll a perception check. So just look out for shady shit, because I'm not getting involved, but I'm looking after my friends.
Okay. Okay,
Using
Geralt.
wisdom for perception, that is a dirty 20.
Oh, dang. Heck yeah. And, what about Duck?
I got a 13 with wisdom.
Okay.
So I defer to Lady Beatrice.
So yeah, Duck, you are better at finding things in water than on land, I would say. So you are searching around, but Beatrice stops, as she is accustomed to the dance and sounds of a beehive, stops searching with her eyes and starts searching with her ears. And
Oh.
walking through the square, she hears a fluttering of wings, and then hears, maybe if I'm quiet, they'll leave me alone. Why did you say that out loud, Jason? Idiot.
Jason! Jason?
No. Jason's not here.
If Jason was
Jason!
here, would Jason want some cream in a bowl?
And immediately he becomes visible again and just dives into the bowl.
Oh my god.
Oh wow!
Let me put it down first, buddy. Okay. Set it down for him.
And he starts just swimming in that bowl.
Oh my
Drinking
Gross.
it dry.
Oh my
Gross.
god.
That's just drinking your own bathwater.
Game of bath cream.
That was good cream.
Wow, I say.
You know, when I met you, I didn't think you had any manners, but you catch on quick.
Well, it was a gift, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's for you now from someone else through us. Anyway, you said some stuff back there in the square about kind of scary words. You wanna elaborate a little? Maybe?
No.
Okay, could you though? I know you don't want to, but could you?
On what?
You said something about dragons.
Know a thing or two about Fae. We did bring you this cream, did we not? Wouldn't you say this cream is a gift? We
Well,
wouldn't want a gift unpaid.
Roll me a persuasion check. And I'll
Okay.
say with advantage.
Okay. What stat? Would this just be charisma then?
Yeah, that seems like a charismatic thing.
Okay.
Although you could say intelligence, since you brought up.
Okay, I mean, if it's intelligence, because I'm using my Fey knowledge, then that would be preferable because I, I don't have proficiency in charisma. That is a 16.
Okay. So, yeah. And it was really good cream. It's always gone so fast. And he kind of shakes and cream, like, shoots off of his wings. When
Hot.
he does, like, a... from the air.
That's funny.
What did I even say?
You were saying that you were not doing a poem, but a warning about a dragon turtle? And, like, the veil between worlds being thin?
Yeah, that sounds about right. The veil's always thin. That's because of old, people who lived here before. Folks. Who
Right.
did things.
Folks like you, Fae folks, or folks like the other people in the town?
Well, it takes two to make a barbango.
It takes two. Ooh, it takes.
So, not me. Way before I was even a twinkle in the first baby's laugh. That
I'm much
was-
over. Oh,
Huh?
sorry.
What did
Oh,
you say?
I wasn't sure if Jason was finished.
But that's when they made an agreement.
Mm.
What kind of
Hmm.
agreement?
Well, sometimes somebody wants something and maybe somebody else says, that's cool, you don't have to pay for that, but you're like great bajillion great grandchildren will, and they're like, that's cool, I don't care, the world won't be here then. But sometimes the world disappoints you, and it is here. And so it's time.
Jason, two things. I pull out my sword menacingly, heft it on my back.
So say, were you
I'm
menacing
not-
at him?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to get involved. So how do we just get out of this town? I think two of my friends here are like cursed or something to stay here. How do we get out? And B, I wasn't at the poetry slam. I wasn't at the poetry slam, so I missed out on a lot of the performances and my friends here. So your one was pretty interesting. It was a cool poem that was like sounded like a little bit of warning. Which makes me want to not get involved even more and leave town. So how do we get out of here? How do we uncurse my friends?
Sorry, I just saw Alexis. Two of my friends are cursed to stay here. This is just growing up in a small town.
Yes. Yeah. That's so true.
Well, what were the... Did you talk to Dame Glensorr?
What?
Lady
Who's
in
that?
the cloak.
Yeah. I did not.
Yeah. So
It seemed impolite to not talk with her, and she also approached us first earlier.
That's
We said we would enjoy the performance and participate. Your face makes me think that we shouldn't have said that.
Man. Well,
Thing about Beatrice is that like she does have the brain cell and she does like know like fate etiquette and culture and stuff, but she's also very polite and like the idea of saying no or being rude is like really difficult for her. And that
especially
is a fun
to another
mix.
person of especially to another person of authority or high class.
Yeah.
You can't just be like blank them.
Yeah.
Ruin your reputation.
no, well, she would have taken it as a slight if you hadn't said anything.
Yes.
But the good news
I fear.
is she's not that big of a deal. People are just afraid of her because she's like the face, you know. But everything I was talking about, she's like a gopher of a minion.
She's actually, you take away the hood, she turns into a pill-shaped yellow creature.
With gopher teeth, yeah. So my point was that I just didn't, I wasn't there for your warning, so can you repeat it for me? You don't even have to make it rhyme.
Because, well, it's, you know, the time of blood is coming.
Oh, the blood moon, like in Zelda! When the glow of
time of blood. What does that mean? Break it down.
Shines upon the land.
The land will be bathed in sacrifice to the Great One.
Oh, okay. So this is like I hope one of you two writing it down because my memory's not that great. So who's the Great One?
I mean, I subtly implied, but I can say no more than that.
Okay, don't tell me about the Great One. Can you tell me about why they're so great?
Oh, yeah.
To earn that name, yeah.
If you were an ancient being who had the power of both dragon and turtle, and were king of all you surveyed.
Slow turn to duck.
So much that a princess lived in your castle.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw out some names. Do you know their actual name? Jason?
I don't like saying names because it gets you beholden to folks.
And
then
they're
he
also
kind of
really hard
stares
to
at you.
that's right, Jimmy. And they're really hard to remember. Okay. I'll have you nod if on an immerse as to maybe just do a little shuffling dance. If this name sounds incredibly familiar, and then it sounds like, and then I say, actually, can you just say, for example, if my name was Gary, I would say, sounds like Mary. So I don't actually know the dragon turtle's name. So I'm like, Duck, what's a word that sounds like another word?
Dragon turtle's name like unspeakable in like this tongue.
If we must.
Sounds like.
Sounds like.
Yeah. So if it's like, it sounds like
Magargathoni.
And I turn to Jason as Jason do a little shuffle to confirm this could be the same one creature.
Really big, looking at Duck, and just kind of just like, I don't think we should have this conversation anymore.
What if I showed you this? And roll up my sleeve, and there's like this weird, creepy turtle tattoo.
Oh,
Holy
my
moly.
Okay.
Mumbling push.
You're
Just
some,
mumbling gibberish.
Big damn heroes.
I think we're fairly average sized.
I mean, I'm
Agree
a
to
pretty
disagree.
big damn hero.
But we do have one hero in town. He might be
Link!
You have a hero.
I mean, he doesn't ever mess with the ladies. He's his own thing.
Wait, you talking about me?
No.
I'm so confused. Oh, okay.
I mean, he has.
Because I don't
a
mess with the
lady
ladies either.
He pays court to
Zelda.
Regina, the honey lady. But
Oh.
Samuel! Samuel's the hero.
no, he does have a friend named Samuel.
Dracula!
Yeah.
No, he.
Okay.
You might want to rope him in. If he lives with a doctor, because he's kind of old.
He lives with a doctor because he's kind of what?
He's a little past his prime, but don't let him tell you that. He's a
Effective.
braver man I've never met. And I've
You've
never met him,
never-
but I have messed with him before. And he was very brave
You've
about it.
never met. I'm so. I look into my team. I'm so confused, guys.
And he's been on this side and the other side of the border. He's been in the dreaming too.
He does spend a lot of time dreaming.
Okay.
I don't
This
know
is
if
all-
he's been in the
things.
dreaming or if he's just a big fan.
Okay.
I mean,
What things? What's a good way to introduce ourselves to this guy? You know, sometimes big goddamn heroes hard to convince, or hard to like connect with. You know.
If you are a chevalier, he will like you.
Well,
Or a maiden fair.
Chevalier, did you
Never
say?
I feel like-
one
Maiden
of
fair.
his challenges.
Chevalier. I leaned to my team. Is that someone's name? Because I'm Thelonious. I don't.
Chevaliers and knights.
Oh shit! That is me.
it's you. You have a hat and everything.
Basically, yeah.
So we've
Yeah.
got a knight. We've got a lady fair.
Oh, yeah. And you could be our steed.
I could.
Yeah.
I could be a giant
Oh wait,
frog. and
you could be a
both-
crab steed or a crocodile steed.
I thought you were
What
going to
would
say
you-
Squire Steed is so much better.
A squire steed, like a squire that you just ride into.
Would you prefer to present yourself
Ooh.
on a giant frog or on a crocodile?
I like crocodile. I mean, they have lots of teeth. That's cool. And their scales are really fun to look at. And they're bumpy. It reminds me of this crazy shit I saw in one town.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I had to protect this one place. Apparently it was really special. It was just full of books and shit. But I protected it from a siege. And inside, they had these like bones of basically what looks like an alligator or just like a silly lizard. But they were like huge. And apparently, a long time ago, or in other parts of the land, they just have big things, big leathery things. And they're huge. It's really cool. I call them big lizards. Blizzards. No, that's already a thing.
It's a different thing.
Blizzards are gone. Like I would like to see one.
Well, I've never seen one. They only had bones of one. It was just like a thing. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. We were under a siege. It was like cool. Oh, hey, got to stop these catapults throwing flaming bodies on the place. So got to protect the books.
Oh.
Shout out to Alexis, who's just been like, dinosaurs canon?
I gotta say, because of Alexis, I'm too afraid to integrate dinosaurs into a game because I know I would do like their stats, and Alexis would be like, "That is incorrect."
That's why I thought I would just mention. That's why I thought I'd just mention the fossils, because then Jess could be like, "Oh, they're fake, or they're real, or they're real and fantasy, or they're real and extinct, and I don't have to put them in the game."
Or we could do what my great grandma would say: they are real,
Uh-huh.
but they were put there by the devil.
Oh wow!
to
Not by
make
God.
you think that
Mm.
they-
I mean,
that
Devil
evolution-
Dinosaur is like a Marvel character, right?
Yeah, Moon Girl
when I was a
dinosaur.
wow, when I was a legit like little Christian kid, I thought they were put there by God for like something to do. Like you gotta give
God was
you gotta
playing
give
dinosaurs.
you gotta give humans some interesting things to look at and talk about in science and
Enrichments.
stuff, enrichments. Yeah, you gotta give them like toys and like things to put the food in. They have to like figure out the puzzle.
I love the idea of God being like, "Oh, I'm gonna give the humans something real fun to play with." Giant lizard. Oh, too big,
Giant
too big,
lizard.
too big. Get it out of there.
Yeah, too big. Oh, I didn't order one this size. I lost a receipt. I'll just bury it in the backyard. Dinosaurs.
All right, coming on back.
Sorry. What are we doing?
This episode is sponsored by Level Up, also known as
This is the
Advanced 5th Edition.
Oh
Yes,
my God.
it's true. Oh, Level Up is really good. Level Up Advanced 5e is really fun.
We should get back to playing it.
Yep.
This is drawing me in. This is the first time I played in like a fighter night, so this is really system is just taking me by the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, so is there anything else you want to ask Jason?
Where does this guy live?
Oh yeah. Nice.
What a good question.
Yeah.
It was yeah, he used to live in a manor on the outskirts of town, but when he moved into the doctor's place, I think they turned it into a library because it was just like
Oh.
filled with romance novels. But yeah, he lives in the doctor's house, right next to the detective on Baker Street.
Next to Tori.
Baker
Wow.
Street, huh?
Their street?
But Tori's neighbors. That's good.
I wink. Well, no, I waggle my eyebrows at my team. Like bake? Hmm.
I bet there's cookies
Yeah.
or magical leaves.
Oh, and I turn on Jason, towering over him, and be like, "Where's the best restaurant in the town?"
For you or for me?
In your opinion, IYO. Yeah.
You definitely want to go down to the Goblin Market. They have some really good fruits. Once you
Okay.
get some goblin fruits, you don't want anything else.
Goblins.
Go there in the morning.
Are they goblins there?
I mean, yeah, some goblins, some quicklings and sprites, yeah.
Quicklings and sprites. I turn to my group. I fought a lot of goblins. A lot of
The
goblins.
goblin fruit stand, and like there is a like a wanted poster of like Thelonious, and like do not
I
let
turn-
this man buy fruit.
Buy your fruit. I turn to Jason again. Are the goblin fruits made from goblins?
No, they've got apples and quinces and lemons
Oh!
and oranges and
Ooh, quince and
plump
cheese. Good
unpecked
mix.
cherries and melons and raspberries.
Oh, this sounds really good. I'm glad no goblins were harmed in this process. I'd like to go to the goblin market tomorrow, I say to my team.
Sounds good.
Of course.
Goblins have the best stuff. We used
Wait,
to
do you
trade
like
with
fruit?
the goblin ship.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I speak goblin.
Me too! And I say...
Hey!
I say, which leg is your quick leg? And is it... does it match your mother's in goblin?
I don't know.
I say, do you really speak goblin in goblin?
Yeah. I know all the words for boat and overboard and help save me.
Oh. Yeah, I hear help save me. I say in goblin a lot. Yeah. And then I wait from me. And I say to Jason, do you like fruit? Because I got some fruit. You want some? It's pretty nice.
Do you say that in Goblin?
No, I say it to him in Jason.
In
Jason!
um,
I say, hey.
yeah. Jason kind of flits over to Duck and goes, "Is your knight friend hitting on me?"
No, he's married.
Oh, okay.
See the ring?
Cool.
Yeah, step off. I don't know.
Yes.
Well, it's just, offering fruit to somebody that you just met is like, I didn't think we were there yet.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yes, but
Different customs.
I will not have some fruit, but you're very handsome. And I'm sure that your spouse
Are you giving me the talk?
is so...
Are you giving me the friend talk?
They're so thankful every day when they wake up
I
and
think-
remember
I think-
you're in their life.
I think you would make a good friend. Thank you very much, sir.
I do.
I think you would be a good friend.
Thanks, brah.
You're right.
Same.
You're fine with me, bruh.
Glad we had this talk.
Yeah. Weirdly, did we just become best friends? It's just like weirdly aggressive, like.
Sorry about, messing with your face earlier. Glad we got past that. You seem cool.
I didn't notice it if you did, because I passed my check and at low perception. But, I mean, my face is all pretty messed up with, in the past. I got lots of bumps and scratches and scars and stuff, and yeah, that's all right. I don't give a shit. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You can just tell me. Don't do it. What way are you gonna do?
Oh, I thought you said, what are we gonna do?
Oh no! What was? I was asking Jason. What was he gonna do to my face?
Oh. Well, classic is to turn it into an ass, but I don't
Like a
know.
butt?
I thought you'd be like a donkey. Haven't tried it
Oh.
yet, though.
A donkey would be cool.
I thought
If
you
someone
would
was
also
inclined.
be cute since you were by the fountain as like a duck head, or
That'd be really confusing.
or a deer. So then people could
Not a
grab you
deer.
by the antlers. So I guess it's good that I
I mean, people
stopped
can already
because-
grab me by like all of us. We all got horns anyway.
Yeah, yours are especially big. You
Thank
guys get
you.
grabbed all the time because you're like super horny.
Well, yeah, I do. People assume a lot about me, and also in battle, near the end, there is a lot of grappling. Like all the weapons broken. It's. I don't want to go into it. Like I get the dog and cupcake thing, where it's like, remember all those times I was grappled in a battle, had to fight to the death with just my hands.
I can't wait till Thelonious, after we defeat the Dragon Turtle, Thelonious goes off and becomes a professional wrestler. It's just happy.
I feel like he would take probably oh god, what's the painter with the frizzy hair?
Bob Ross.
Bruh?
He would take a Bob Ross heel turn from drill sergeant to peaceful painter. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Huh. And so I will say, leaving Jason.
Jason!
Bonded over, bros being dudes. And heading
being
to
dude.
the doctor's house on Baker Street. We're gonna take
Yeah.
a break. We'll be back in 5. So, everybody talk about your favorite Bob Ross moment. Chat. We'll be back. Bye.